At the grocery store, my daughter-in-law smiled sweetly at the clerk, then turned and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "That old woman is just the maid, don't talk to her." My chest tightened, the sting worse than any slap. I wasn't her maid. I was her husband's mother, the woman who raised the very man she married. The clerk's eyes dropped, uncomfortable, and the people in line shifted, pretending not to notice. My own grandson stood by her side, smirking, carrying a basket like he agreed. I wanted to scream, but I swallowed my pride and said nothing. I let them think I was powerless, invisible. But inside, I was burning. If they thought they could humiliate me in public, they had forgotten whose name was still on the deeds, whose savings still carried their household. That night, as I folded the grocery bags in my kitchen, I whispered to myself, "Tomorrow, they'll learn I'm no one's maid." The very next morning, I walked into the bank and sat down with the manager. Calm, deliberate, I transferred the accounts I once shared with my son into my own name. I called my lawyer and filed papers to retake the house that legally still belonged to me. By afternoon, everything was sealed. When my daughter-in-law returned from another shopping trip, arms loaded with bags, she found a notice taped to the front door. The locks had been changed, the property reclaimed. They stormed into my lawyer's office, furious, demanding answers. My son begged, my daughter-in-law fumed, but I stayed silent until they were finished. Then I looked her straight in the eye and said, "You wanted a maid? Find one. But not in my house, and not with my money." Her face flushed, my son's shoulders slumped, and for once, the silence was theirs to hold. I walked away lighter, free, and finally respected, because they knew I was no longer the old woman they could mock. I was the one who had taken back everything.